Imagine you're 18 years old, and today is the day you steal $243 million. When you wake up a little after noon, same as always, you reach for your laptop before you even get out of bed, because the laptop is the empire. There's no office, there's no boss, there's just you, a screen, and a group chat full of other kids who figured out the same thing you did. That the internet is full of money, and a lot of it is barely guarded. You started small, fake support pages, phishing links, convincing some stranger to read you the 6-digit code on their phone. Nickels and dimes, at first. A few $100s here, a few thousand there, but you got good, scary good. You learned that the weakest part of any security system isn't the code. It's the human being sitting behind it. And then one day, the crew finds a whale. One man, one wallet, holding a fortune in Bitcoin so large it doesn't even feel real when you say it out loud. This isn't a stranger's rent money anymore. This is generational wealth, sitting behind a login, protected by nothing but that man's trust. So you go to work. You don't attack the code, you attack the person. First, you dig. Quietly, for days, you get into his email and read his life, until you know him well enough to sound like someone he should trust. Then the calls start. First it's Google security, then it's his own crypto exchange, warning him his account is under attack right now. The voice is calm, friendly, official. Every little detail is correct. So he panics, and you're right there ready to help. You just need him to move his coins somewhere safe, and to let you onto his screen for 1 minute to lock the account down. That's the whole trick. You never break in and grab the keys. You get him to hand them to you. He clicks, he trusts, he looks away. And in that moment, 4,100 Bitcoin quietly slide out of his wallet and into yours. You refresh the screen, you refresh it again. The number is still there. $243 million. You are 18, and you just became one of the richest teenagers on the planet in the time it takes to microwave a burrito. Now, if you were smart, if you were patient, you would vanish. You would sit on that money, say nothing, spend nothing, and let the world forget your name. But you're 18, and nobody who is 18 and suddenly holding $250 million has ever in the history of the world decided to be quiet about it. So you fly to Miami, and the spending. Oh, the spending. You don't buy a car, you buy a collection. A different supercar for every day of the week, lined up like candy. Matte black, chrome, neon green. You rent mansions for the weekend that cost more per night than most people make in a year. Private jets you take for a 2-hour flight because driving is beneath you now. You walk into the club and you don't order a drink, you order the entire top shelf. The bottles come out with sparklers, one after another, a parade of them, and the whole room turns to look at you. There are models on both sides. There are strangers who are suddenly your best friends. You're wearing a watch that costs more than a house, and you flash it for the cameras, because what is the point of any of this if nobody sees it? You post it all, every car, every bottle, every stack of cash. You live stream your own life like a movie you're starring in. You feel like a god. You feel untouchable. And here's the thing. In that moment, you almost are. Almost. Because far away from the flashing lights, there's one person watching. Not a cop, not a bank. Just an anonymous investigator with a laptop of his own who does exactly what you do, except in reverse. He follows money across the internet for a living. And he has noticed a very large, very loud pile of it moving through the world. And you know he's watching. You know his name in the community, and instead of being scared, you get cocky. You go to the club, and you hold up a little sign mocking him, laughing at him, daring him to catch you. That is the moment the story turns, because you just made it personal. Here's what you never really understood, King. The money you stole was not cash. Cash disappears, cash burns, but crypto is different. Every single coin you moved, every wallet you touched, every car and villa you paid for is written down forever on a public ledger that anyone on Earth can read. You didn't steal money in the dark. You stole it on a giant glowing billboard, and then you spent the whole time dancing in front of it. So the investigator just reads. He follows the trail from the victim's empty wallet, through the maze of accounts you tried to hide behind, straight to a Lamborghini with a receipt attached. And while he's doing that, you and your friends make it even easier for him. Somebody live streams the heist to show off. Somebody says a real name out loud on camera. Somebody screenshots the wrong thing. The threads connect. One by one, quietly, they connect. And then, one morning, the flashing lights aren't in a club anymore. They're outside your rented mansion. The door comes down, they walk you out of a house that was never yours, that you paid for with money that was never yours. Another one of your crew gets stopped at the airport, still wearing a $500,000 watch, like he was going to outrun the internet in first class. The cars get seized, the accounts get frozen, the empire that lived on a laptop is switched off in an afternoon. And it got worse than handcuffs. When you flash that kind of money to the whole world, other dangerous people see it too. The flex didn't just bring the law, it painted a target on everyone around you. You were untouchable for about 3 months. So here's the real lesson, and it's the strange part. You didn't get caught because you stole too much. People steal fortunes and vanish all the time. You got caught because you couldn't stay quiet, because you needed the whole world to see it. Because deep down, having the money was never the point. Being seen having it was the point. And the one thing you can never do, when every move you make is written into a ledger that never forgets, is be seen. You had $243 million and the freedom to disappear with it. You spent both on a night out.